Hi guys, Caroline here. This is the dogs lapping it up. I just wanted to give my twin flame journey update. I've never really spoken on it too much, to be fair, but a quick synopsis of it was, after my husband died, I was aware of lots of songs. Like, we're not just talking, it just wouldn't go away. And they were talking to me. These songs never spoke to me ever before. And which led me, and then obsessive thoughts really. And it led me to researching it and, learn about the twin flame terminology, if you call it that. To be honest, I felt like Spirit gave me it just to help me get through my healing journey of losing my husband and narcissistic abuse and difficult life circumstances that we endured together, me and my husband. And yeah, it actually makes me shake thinking about it. But yeah, I had to process a lot and sort out our business, and there was a lot of things to do. So at the time, I mean, it was like having a romance without the physical person, without, it was like, you were truly loving yourself when you are one, right? And it gave me a lot of hope. And I don't think as women like to be alone long term. Me personally, I've always known that, and I've cried to Spirit. But it's, when you're faced with those tough life experiences that you always pull through, right? You get up another day and you keep going. And I'm actually shaking a bit. Maybe it's a little bit cold here. We're going into autumn, so it's not as warm and the sun's not out. So, but obviously these are things that I've kept close to my chest. Haven't told many people because they think you're crazy, maybe, right? Well, people wouldn't understand it. And so I've never been one to look outside myself. I've always gone within. But yeah, I tried to connect with this twin flame, the physical person, and I would send I would take loaves of bread, and he's a farmer, and just try and start something, but it was never reciprocated, but it was in the energetic, so it completely flummoxed me for a long time. And so I just had to go with the energetics. And I've never dreamt about someone consistently, or as much, even my own husband, in my own dreams. Just never happened. And I'm gonna have to go to my bedroom. Sorry, I'm shaking a bit too much with this. And anyway, yeah, just bear with 2 seconds. Just open these curtains, not that it'll let too much heat in. So I'm gonna get comfortable. I might just sit here a wee bit. Oh, my daughter put that up there. Right, so yeah, where was I? We're already at 4 minutes. Yeah, connecting with the real 3D person. I mean, they say with twin flames, or that you get, when you connect, there's a passion. I will say this though, because he was friends with my husband, we did, not long after my husband died, we did, I shared something about, I can't even remember what was expressed. It was nothing to do, because at that stage I didn't even know what twin flame was. I didn't recognise him. I just knew that I always had feelings for him that were beyond normal. That there was a connection, because my husband introduced me to him, and as he was walking down, we're actually outside doing farming stuff, and I looked up, and my instant reaction was, where have you been for the last 10 years? In my head. I was like, that's weird. What the hell would I say that? But yeah, it's actually bringing up whew, bit of healing. But yeah, okay, so as time went on, yeah, I was definitely the chaser, because I was trying to get it out of him. Like, I was like, how can you not? Like, I was going through all these, you know, songs and synchronicities, and like, you know, and in the spirit realm, in the 5D, you were one, right? It's like you weren't trying to make them there, and every time I kept flicking it away, and going, no, it's not right, he's not your twin. You know, I let it go, and then I'll have a dream, and then the songs would carry on, and I'm just like, it just became so much that it was just like, okay, it's beyond doubt in my mind. But then I'm like, well, so even now, it's like, but how the hell is this not relating in the 3D? Like, and he was like running, and I don't know whether I really want to say this, but he was just in so much denial. And I guess, you know, even if it wasn't a twin flame, men don't want to be chased, like, and that was it was so out of character for me. Like, so, but you know, he was with another girl for a bit, and I didn't even go there. And like I said, I just kept giving it back to spirit and just going, look, this, you've got it wrong, and this is crazy, and just let it go, like crying about it, and just please help me to let it go. I mean, even now, and I've been essentially rejected from him, and I'm just like, and I throw it away, and I'm just like saying, like, spirit, cut it off. Like, I don't want part of this now. Like, I just want to be able to go on with my life and wait for the doors to open up. Normally a door or a window will open up, and on you go, right? Like, I'm not an obsessive type person. And he's been quite, it's toxic, borderline narcissistic with some of the things he said. Nothing major, but I'd say he's just got a lot of childhood stuff that he's got to heal, and a lot of ego. But hey, I'm not here to slag him off, because, you know, you you'll always love them regardless of what they do. You just, you know, this isn't a pity party either. This is just me being real about what it's been like. And yeah, I just want to let them go, but like, I've been trying to date others, and it just seems to be blocks, and it's frustrating me. And of course, this Libra moon, 2023, we're April, aren't we? We're Good Friday here in New Zealand. It's been difficult. um I'm praying for a soulmate, to be fair. But the other night, this is why I came on. Not last night, the night before. I had a dream. And in this dream, it wasn't like I can remember everything, but I do remember certain bits. We kissed. And at one point, he or I both grabbed hold of each other's hand, and I kind of let my hands slip back because I felt like I couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up with him, or I couldn't keep up with the pace. But he reciprocated, holding my hand in the dream. And also in the dream was his son. And every time I see his son, he's like my own. But see, it's probably why I've not really talked about it. You know what grief is? Grief is love with nowhere to go. That's how I feel. Anyway, I don't know what your twin flame journey's been like. You know, I keep throwing it away, but I've never had dreams consistently keep coming back. It's not all the time, but it's regular enough. After I've done a cord cutting and try to clear my energy and move on with my life, I'll get another dream. And but that dream, night before last, was the first dream where he kissed me and he grabbed hold of my hand as well. And this is the other part of the dream. There was one of his friends that kept taking him food and saying, I don't know why she's not around here, like at his place, meaning me. I don't know why, it's been a perfect opportunity. Why has she not been here? Well, of course I have been, but just not when other people, like when I've shown up. But he's essentially walked away. He's just done nothing. He's not reciprocated any energy. And the weird thing was as this thought, or we both heard it, I was face to face with my twin, and I looked at him like, yeah, Andrew. Yeah, like, I just said who his name was, but can't keep everything, can you? Doesn't matter. There's plenty of Andrews out there, eh? And there's so many signs that I used to write down as well, but I've kind of given up in the short wee while. But so his face in the dream went quite bright red, as if to say, like, it suddenly dawned on him that he was the reason why, like, he'd been sabotaging it. But almost an embarrassment feeling. And I had a previous dream prior to that, because we gather somewhere, and in this dream, I was around them in the dream, and I said, yeah, like, he sabotaged our connection, or just not reciprocated. I mean, he hasn't done anything major. He just hasn't reciprocated anything. And he's just ran and kept running and not done anything. But actually said to me he's not interested in a relationship. I don't know what's worse, the running or actually being told that he's not interested in a relationship. So I just have to have a relationship with myself and love me. And that's what I've brought it down to. Man, that's 15 minutes. 15, just saying 15, 16. Anyway, a little bit of useless information for you. But maybe someone else on a journey. I've just focused on healing. I'm doing the Reiki, the quantum healing, the whatever's coming up for me. I'm taking this CBD oil type stuff, hemp oil, to help with my PTSD. I basically keep myself really calm as much as possible, and just focus on me and my children, and living and trying to make myself as happy as I can be alone, even though, like I said, grief is love that's got nowhere to go. But I have got love obviously for my children, and there's plenty of places where I do channel it. So yeah. Whew. I didn't know what was going to come out, but I kind of felt that I needed to, do something. So comment below if, like, subscribe, just support me. I have no idea where this is heading or where Spirit's guiding me. Oh, yeah, I think I said, I've had experiences with a star move, and that was one night about being star seeds. But essentially it's just a label for me. I'm quite open to my path, and Divine's always led me and protected me. I need protecting from myself sometimes, because like I said, I'd be quite happy to jump into a different relationship, but I feel like, especially with that dream, it's like, even though I want it to be over, just because it's caused me pain, we don't know what's happening with the other person, right? And Spirit knows. That's all we've got to go on. So we just have to trust, and, maybe we just had a contract to be the reflection, the mirror, so that they can heal and actually have some self-acknowledgement. Because I know Spirit, they give me a hard time. Well, they don't, but you know what I mean. They love me, I know, but if you've got lessons to learn, they won't hold back. So I pray that he'll listen, and he'll self-reflect, and I pray that he'll come to the end of himself, the end of his ego, and be lovely to get an apology one day, but that's not about pride or anything, but that's the thing about forgiveness and healing. And if people want to be in your life, sometimes they've got to make the effort. And that's one thing with my body. My body can no longer take unreciprocated energy. I cannot keep giving. I'm not an endless pit of love. Even though Divine has given me love and for me to be able to pour from, I can't abuse myself and not getting that reciprocated energy back anymore. Yeah, that's one thing I put my foot down. It's like, Spirit, don't bother bringing him back unless it's going to be reciprocated, because I'm not interested. And please, if I can't be doing this for years after years after years after years. I just can't. I want to move on. I want love in my life, but I'm very much aware that it's connected. The twin flame journey is connected to my soul's purpose, and why I've done quantum energy healing. Like a lot of others, they've either gone to tarot or something, but there's always been something in the energetic realm, and I'm learning. Like, it's we're integrating these energies, and it's challenging, but that's enough waffle. I think that's 2010. That'll do, eh? So sending you so much love, and so hope we're liberated. Get on a white stallion and ride across into the ocean. It needs to be a unicorn for that, I guess. Anyway, lots of love.